Welcome to 5-minute 5-marker challenge where you will give me 5 minutes and I will give you short 5 marks. Welcome on the platform of Deeksha Vedantu. This is your SST faculty Tanvi Ma'am, and today we are going to talk about very important topic of history, that is Unification of Germany. From my analysis, I have seen that many times the question has been asked in your previous year exam papers, right? For example, analyze the process of German unification, not just in 5 marks but also asked in multiple choice questions too, and this is what makes this topic very important. So this is from the chapter Nationalism in Europe, where every student fear of reading history. This is going to be a very interesting just 5-minute video in which you can get this 5 marks for sure. So basically talking about the chapter Nationalism in Europe, which tells us that the feeling of nationalism developed in Europe. And what is nationalism? A sense of belonging to one's territory. Like we as an Indian have a sense of belonging to India. We always want that in every match India should win and Pakistan should not. So basically in Europe up till 18th century, there was no territory referred as a nation like France, Germany, Italy. Then what happened all of a sudden? Basically, they were fighting against the autocratic monarchies and the ill practices of the society. They wanted a republic nation. In 1848, what happened in France? France became a republic nation. And similarly, all the other nations wanted that. And this is how nationalism was spreading in the countries nearby the France, or we can say that in the rest of the Europe, right? German region, if we talk about, was divided. It was the part of Habsburg Empire and were different territories, but they were having commonality. They were having some commonality of their culture, tradition, language, etc. Like if we talk about, Prussia was the part of it, Hanover was the part of it, Brussels, Frankfurt, right, Prague, all these were developing the feeling of nationalism within themselves, right? And how they become a nation? From the question that can army be the architect of the nation? Yes, the German unification was only and only possible with the help of army. Now what happened in 1848 when France became a republic nation? The middle class people in the German region also wanted to form Republic Germany or constitutional monarchy, so that the constitution should rule the German region, not the absolute monarch. They tried it so, but every time they were trying, they were repressed by the conservative monarch because they do not wanted their power to be snatched away, right? They were repressed by the military and also supported by large landowners. Who has the will to give up their lands? No one. And do you know, these large landowners were referred as junkers. But now, after all those practices, comes in picture was the role of Prussia. In the Germany region, see the map here, the largest territory was Prussia. The most powerful was even Prussia. And the prime minister of this Prussian region was Otto Bismarck, who is considered as the father of German unification. Pay attention that Otto Bismarck is referred as father of German unification. He was basically the prime minister in Germany Reich region, right? He was a statesman, he was a very smart diplomat. Now what he did, right? He took the help of army. He took the help of army, gathered the support of army and started the war against all those who were ruling this German region. Who were they? Basically, there were 3 territories like Austrian Empire, who have the power in some parts of Prussia and the nearby German territories. Along with that, the power were in the hand of Denmark region and French region. So the army led by Otto Bismarck fought for their struggle. There were 3 wars over 7 years that resulted into Prussian victory. Basically, it resulted into Prussian victory. And do you know that this is how Prussia dominated this German unification? Finally, in the year 1871, pay attention, it was the month of January in the year 1871, we got a unified Germany. The whole world got a unified Germany, and it became an ideal for the rest of Europe, and every other country will now fight for their unification. Do you know that after the victory of this Prussia, They have formed a common currency system, a common judicial system, common weight and measure, common administrative reforms were done, a good railway network was developed so that they can result as a unified territory, and there will be like easy exchange of goods, capitals and even people without any hindrance, and this is how the nation Germany was unified. To revise it just in a second, let us talk about the 5 points which we are going to write in the exams. So basically the German unification was started by whom? The middle class Germans. Second point. But these were always repressed by large landowners, that were Junkers, monarchy and military. Third point, but it was overtook by Prussia, and Prussia with the help of Ottoman Bismarck fought how many wars? 3 wars with Austria, Denmark and French that resulted in Prussian victory. In the year 1871, the world got the unified Germany. These are the short 5 points which you are going to write in your exam and score 5 marks. This is just the starting. We are having so many topics like this, and if you want that, you want the notes of these particular slide, you can join our WhatsApp group, right? Everything here is provided like lecture PDF notes, etc. And if you want such more lectures, you just need to do one thing, to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for joining and be the part of Deeksha Vedantu. Thank you. Meet you soon in the next 5 minute 5 marks challenge.